All right, so we're just going to go ahead and talk about the 3 different ways that you can use essential oils real quick. So as I start talking about the top 10 oils, you understand the different ways I'm talking about. The first way is going to be aromatically. So this is the way that most people think of essential oils. They smell fantastic. This is a great way to work with your emotions. So if you're looking for help with emotional issues, these chemical constituents actually go straight to the part of our brain that helps release hormones. So it can help control hormone release or support the hormone release. I'm so sorry, that was the incorrect term. And so I have used this for a variety of issues. One of the big ones being feelings of anxiousness that I've struggled with for a long time. Loved this after I had my baby and I was having a lot of down feelings. We use this during the winter a lot. This is a great way when you're feeling just blah from the lack of sunshine and being able to get outside. A great way to use them emotionally. Aromatically also is really effective for breathing them directly into your lungs. So it supports your respiratory system. So going back to the original way that I used it on my child, and his respiratory issues at that time, we actually put this oil on his chest and then let him breathe a little bit out of my hands. And within 15 minutes, he was a completely different child. And I remember looking at my husband and we both were just in absolute awe because I had up to this point thought, oh, people are just making it up. They want it to work, so it's working. Well, 1.5-year-old doesn't understand that, which is what we call the placebo effect. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't know what I just did. He doesn't know what's going on in his body. So I realized at that point that these do work. The second way that you can use essential oils is going to be topically. So like I mentioned, I did put them on my child's chest so he could continue to breathe it in, not just in that very first moment that I had it on my hands and I held it up to his face. But we also use this on our skin. So if you have a skin condition, you can put them in a lotion and put them directly on that area to help support the skin. It's topical is one of my favorite ways to use it topically is if I've got an ache. So if I've injured my knee or I've got a really sore back because I slept wrong, things like that, I just put it directly on that area and it just penetrates right in and helps that discomfort. So the third way that you can use essential oils is internally. You cannot use every oil internally and certainly not every company. And I will get into in the next video why not every company. But internally, like I said, we do cook with our oils. And the great thing about essential oils is they're so potent that I need very, very little. So when I'm talking potency, 1 drop of essential oil, of peppermint essential oil, is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So clearly you need very, very little. One of our favorite things to make here is we make a black bean brownie. And if you've never had black bean brownies, you have to try them. You would never know there's black beans in them. And it is a really healthy snack you can give to your kids. Well, I love putting 1 drop of peppermint or just a couple drops of wild orange in them for an extra little kick, and it makes it nice and fun. And it's an easy thing to serve at parties or get-togethers as well. The other way that we use internally is by taking them in empty gel caps. You can buy empty gel caps online. You can get them at your local health food store. So we take these for more systemic issues. So if I feel like I'm coming down with some kind of crud that my kids have brought home from school, I will start taking these, and it just helps support my immune system to feel better faster. So those are the 3 main ways that you can use essential oils. There's actually a multitude of different ways you can use them. That's just a little sampling of those 3 different ways. But if you have any questions, again, please post them in the comments. The next video is going to be about why doTERRA, what makes us so special.